G'day again everyone. This video is another talky video, unfortunately. I got the new control arms yesterday, but the weather's too bad to do anything, so I don't know when that's going to happen, but it'll be soon. This one is about the mods you can buy for your Ecotec V6, and there's three in particular that I'm going to talk about, and they're all Mace products. So thank God for Mace. They make some good stuff, and everything I've bought from Mace has been good. But this video is mainly for younger people who have one of these cars and might only have, you know, when you're young you have limited funds. So say you've got limited funds and you think, well, what's the best mod that I can buy from Mace or anywhere else? But I'll get into that a bit later. So we'll go out to the car and I'll show you what I've done to mine. Okay, this is the first thing I want to talk about. This is the Mace coils, which you probably, if you've watched my old videos, the DFI and coil replacement. This is what I bought from Mace. These are high performance coils. On their own, I think you could get away with just standard coils. I didn't really notice any difference, but I had no way of measuring any improvements as far as spark goes and that. The car gets the same fuel economy as it did before. Like I said, no improvement, but that doesn't mean they're bad coils. So I'm pretty happy with them. They will set you back around $170 for those coils. So, you know, 170 compared to maybe 70 or 80 for a standard set. You've got to weigh up the differences yourself. It depends what you're going to do with the car, but if, you know, for the extra money, if you think you're going to gain some fuel economy and power, well, you probably won't. Like I said, they are good coils though, so I haven't had any dramas with them. And the second one, so the second mod I did, well actually it was probably the first mod that I bought, but this is the second thing that I want to talk about, if I can set this up where it's not going to fall ass over head. The old throttle body. The throttle body is a Mace throttle body, which has been taken out to 69 millimeters, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm going to put all the links for these products in the description below, and there'll be pictures that I'm going to put up of the actual website ads where you buy these things when I edit this video. Okay, the throttle body, once again, never had any dramas with it, but on its own I didn't notice any difference, or a great deal of difference. But something like that is designed to work with other modifications. It's not really going to improve things just on its own, and we're talking about a $300 investment here. So once again, if you got 300 bucks to spend and you just want to buy one thing, that's probably not going to do you much good. But I can tell you, if you can see this pipe, I got that from Super Cheap and I just cut it myself. I cut it down. It's just an elbow pipe instead of the corrugated one. And another little mod that I did was the mass airflow sensor. This is a standard mass airflow sensor. I got the idea from the SS induction mass airflow sensor on the LS1. Is that these have like a wire cage at the front, and they're supposed to stop anything from going in there, but if anything that large that can damage your mass airflow sensor can get through your air filter, then you've got dramas. So I pulled that out and I polished it up a bit, gut the inside of it, and I reckon this this and this along with my little swap meet special. This is like a oranger induction thing. It's a bigger inlet, but it goes down and hooks up to your standard pipe. Just see, I put tape around it, which is a bit bodgy, but it works. So those things all together, I believe, have made a difference to the car. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else that I've done, but there is one last mod that I really want to talk about now. If you've got the $300 or you've got some money to spend, this is the one that I would go for. And I can't really show you because it's the ECU and it's behind, I'll show you. Get my workout out of the way. It's behind here, your passenger side kick panel. And bang for buck, I think it's the best mod you can buy if you're just gonna, if you've only got the funds to put one thing in, I would go for that. Now, when you go on the Mace site, like I said, I'll put the link down the bottom. If you buy this, and you're talking maybe slightly over $300, they just send you an ECU. You don't exchange it or anything. They just send you another ECU, so you replace yours. It's a plug-in thing. And bang for buck, I reckon it's the best thing, like if you're going to just make a single mod. But when you go on there, you've got to download a form and tell them what mods you've got done to your car. So if you've got extractors already or whatever's been done to the car, or if it's standard, you tell them and they'll set you up an ECU to suit that engine. So you buy this, you'll notice it. I did. I put it in and it made a difference straight away. But having said that, I had the bigger throttle body and those few other, the air intake and that, there's a few other little mods. My air filter's standard. I haven't got a K&N air filter in it yet. That'll be the next thing. But yeah, bang for buck ECU. If you're going to do it, my advice is, if you are thinking about modifications in the future, it depends how far into the future they are. I'd probably tell them when you fill out that form, I'd probably get them to set it up for your future mods. So if you're going to put a bigger throttle body on it later on, I'd just tell them, you know, that it's got a bigger throttle body already. Otherwise, you'll have to get it altered or you won't get the full benefit. So, but if you're not, if you just want to spend a little bit of money and make the car go a little bit better, this is the one I'd go for, is the ECU. Anyway, I hope that helps. I haven't really done anything. This engine is standard. It has a standard cam. Once again, you change a camshaft or do some head work to these things, it'll be even better. But they are all good products. Like I said, I've never had any dramas with anything I've got from Mace, so I'm pretty happy with them. But that's about it. I just thought I'd do this short one, just for you young people out there. If you want to spend some money, this is what I would spend it on, and you'll notice it. The other mods on their own, you won't really notice anything. So I hope that helps, and I will see you soon in... Oh, before I go, sorry, I want to sort of make an amendment to my inlet manifold video when I said you could probably tighten up the bolts to get away with it. Well, you really can't. If you watch the video, you'd see how bad those gaskets get from the heat in the water. Around the water jackets, they just sort of disintegrate and there's no sealing left in them. So yeah, you really wouldn't. You wouldn't sort of get any benefit from just tightening down the bolts again. You've got to change it. And I should have used the other gaskets, the aluminium ones. but I didn't. I had those plastic ones, and I'm sort of glad I did, because I think I'm going to have to change it again because my inlet manifold's very pitted. I cleaned it up the best I could, sealed it the best I could, but I'm not happy with the inlet manifold, so I'm going to go to the wreckers and get another one, see if I can find a good one, and clean it all up and maybe do a bit of porting and stuff like that, which I will film it. If I do it, you can see the disaster if I end up putting a hole in it. And yeah, I'll just going to go that way, and I will use the aluminium ones next time, because yeah, watch the video if you haven't already and you'll see how bad those inlet manifold gaskets get. But anyway, short and sweet this one. I will like, share and subscribe please, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I don't know, the COVID lockdown was pretty good for me because I got a shitload of work done, and that's why I made a lot of videos, but now it's just general maintenance on the cars, so the videos will be like further apart, but whatever I do I'll film. Anyway, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.